What's up, everyone? Welcome to Maximum Zach. Today we have Kitty. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going, Zach?
Pretty good. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
About myself. Okay. I live in LA
Yeah.
and
How long have you been here?
I've been here for 6 years. So I'm
Nice.
originally from Atlanta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm originally from the East Coast. I've been here for about 6 years now, and I'm an OnlyFans content creator.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been doing that for?
Since COVID.
Since COVID?
Yes.
I was wondering if you started COVID or before.
Yeah. I think a lot of girls got into the industry during COVID.
Yeah, it was like the time to really start.
Yeah, but like, why? It's like, it's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, what were you doing before that?
I was working in the fashion. I had like a normal, like boring job in the fashion industry, like
Yeah.
wholesale fashion, not like an exciting fashion job.
Yeah.
But I was kind of already in the modeling scene, I guess, because I used to do import modeling. So I modeled with cars before
Mhm.
then, and it was just kind of a hobby. And then we all stopped going to work, and so I decided
Yeah.
to just start OnlyFans because that was something that a lot of girls seem to be doing that were
Mhm.
on Instagram, and I just had a lot of time to put into it. And
Yeah, I feel like that's awesome. Like I feel like during COVID, like that's like the perfect thing to start. You're like your own boss, so you can like do whatever. It's like a great time to like get into that.
yeah. I didn't, you'd think that it'd be hard to kind of go from like a normal job to just selling nudes and putting
Yeah.
yourself out there online, but it's really not. I shocked myself at how easy it was, actually.
Hell yeah. I yeah. Was it like really fast? Like did it like pick up really fast for you, or did it take a little bit of time to build up, or was it?
Because I already had a pretty good following on Instagram, for me, it was fast, but also I kind of progressed really fast in it. So when I started out with OF, I was kind of just doing like lewd photos.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was making like a couple $1,000s a month, which was good.
Yeah.
But then I was like, man, if I do a little bit more, I could
Yeah.
make more. And then so I ended up going from one end of the spectrum to the other in like a couple months. So I think that's part of the reason why it grew so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so you recently started doing like food content?
Yeah. So recently, in the last couple months, I started doing food/Costco content.
Okay.
So I
Just Costco?
just Costco.
No way.
Yeah. So
There's like a whole market for that?
there is, and it's pretty unsaturated too.
Yeah.
The way I found out is I do some social media, like consulting part-time work
Mhm.
for my friend's company, and it's an alcohol company.
Yeah.
And they wanted to look for influencers, specifically Costco influencers, because they were doing a launch in Costco. And so I was reaching out to these influencers that had like, some of them only had like 40 or 50,000 followers on
Mhm.
TikTok, and the same on Instagram, and they were charging like $5,000 a post.
Holy shit.
And like that was like their standard industry rate. So I was like, and there was only a couple of them.
Yeah.
And I love Costco. And I was like, why like I could fucking do this, because like all they typically do is like they'll talk about a Costco product and they'll just like hold it in front of the camera and they'll do like a voiceover narration. I was like, I mean, I can be like way more creative with this. So I was like, I'm gonna try to tap into the Costco market. So I started a TikTok account called Costco Ho.
Hell yeah. That's going pretty well.
Yeah, it's going
Yeah.
pretty well. I've only posted like a couple times, maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I already have like 6,000 followers on TikTok. So I think it's
hell
growing
yeah.
pretty quickly for me.
That's great.
Yeah.
Do you so is it just like any kind of thing from Costco, or do they have like certain things that
Yeah, so what I've been doing for me personally is I've been creating like lists on Costco. So like these are my top Asian treat picks from Costco.
Okay.
Or if there's something that I think is a really good item. For example, I found this like Lululemon dupe.
Mm-hmm.
And I posted about it, and I was just like, hey, there's like Lululemon selling these sweaters for $70. I found one from Costco for $11.99. The only
Yeah.
difference is like one's made with cotton, the other one's made with a scuba. You should go check it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like Costco is like there's so much stuff in there. Like there's like endless content.
Yeah, there is endless content for sure, and it's a really good business. If you ever listen to other like business podcasts, there's a business podcast called Acquired, and they did a whole episode on Costco, and it's a very fascinating company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. When I was younger, I always went to Sam's Club. Like, how was Costco better?
Costco. I think Costco is better because I don't really have a comparison actually, because I never went to Sam's Club.
Yeah.
But I think Costco might be better just because maybe quality control.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that makes Costco really stand apart is that they don't carry a lot of items, but the items that they do carry are really high quality items, and they make sure of that. But I can't really compare it to Sam's because I've never been there before.
Yeah. This Costco, like I can't remember like the last time I've been to a Costco. I think it was. Don't they do like free samples of stuff? Or
yes, they do.
The thing, right?
They do. Yes, they kind of like stopped. They stopped a little bit after COVID. They don't give as much free samples out, but they still have that.
Yeah.
Do you buy in bulk?
I have before. It's been a while.
Are you single? Like just shopping for yourself? Yeah. It doesn't really make sense to buy in bulk shopping for yourself unless it's like toilet paper or something that you're gonna need to use.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I could probably use a Costco membership, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it does pay for itself.
Yeah. For like that kind of stuff, like just a pallet of toilet paper or like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna go through it anyways. You're gonna wipe your ass forever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I have like actually the last time I was at Costco, because have you ever seen like the memes like about like the Costco hot dog and like, or you ever seen that where like I see online where people are like always talking up like the Costco food. Like everyone's like the Costco hot dog, it's only $1.50. And then there was like some meme where it was like, I think it was actually true, where there was like a business meeting at Costco and they were thinking they were going to change the price of the hot dog.
Oh, yeah.
And like the owner or whatever was like, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, that's like lore. That's Costco lore.
Yeah.
Actually, the price of the hot dog hasn't changed for, I think, since like the 1950s.
Yeah.
And at this point, I think, this is lore too, but I think that they might actually be losing money on the hot dog, but it's what they call like a loss leader. So they get people in the door for the hot dog and then they'll end up buying other things. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably true.
I'm such a Costco shill. Look at me selling it, hoeing myself out for Costco. They're not even paying me yet.
You think like there's ever room like for like a like a crossover where it's like OnlyFans and Costco?
Oh God, a professional crossover, like an official crossover, probably not, because Costco is very much a family brand.
Yeah.
But you know what actually does well with like OF girls and OF skits and stuff? So like what we like to do kind of in the OF world to do content to like promote ourselves is social media platforms typically like to take us down for like very overt sexual content. So what we'll kind of do is like sneaky sexual content where we'll dress up as like a slutty Walmart employee or like a slutty Costco employee. So like sometimes what girls will do like as skits is like they'll dress up in like a Costco outfit because it's just a polo and khakis.
Okay.
And then they'll like pretend to stock the shelves and they'll have like their thong hanging out. Okay. And then someone will be like, "Oh, I saw this Costco employee," and she was like, "Is this dress code?" Right? And then sometimes it'll go viral, and people will just like try to look up the girl, and obviously it ends up going back to her OF.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like they definitely wouldn't do like an official like this is the X-rated section of Costco.
Oh man, can you imagine the adult toy section of Costco?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like buying dildos and vibrators and stuff in bulk, or like
in bulk.
Like blowjob machines.
Fuck machines.
Yeah. Oh man. That's hilarious. They should do that. That would be kind of sick.
They should, yeah. Pitch it to Costco. What about you? What do you do?
What do I do? Well, right now I'm doing a lot of stand-up. That's been really fun. I was in Jackass Forever and Jackass 4.5, so I'm known for like doing stunt stuff, like just like crazy things, like getting kicked in the nuts, like fucking lighting myself on fire and stuff like that. Just like crazy things. That's sort of how I got popular online too, actually, was just like doing like stunts and hurting myself and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah. So you're kind of a sex worker too, in the
Yeah,
fact
no,
that
it's
you sell
definitely
your
like
body.
it definitely like goes. It's sort of like the same thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's definitely like one of those things where you're like using your body for work and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, like, yeah, just been podcasting. This has been fun. I don't know. I mean, yeah, mainly just stand up and some stunt stuff.
How do you get from stunts to stand up?
That I mean, it wasn't really like that. It was what happened was I got asked to do stunts at a comedy show, and then they told me I couldn't do stunts there, like last
So you had to
minute.
do stand up?
So I had to do stand up, and I actually was like sort of stoked because I really wanted to just do stand up anyways. Like I was like, oh, this is dope. So then I just sort of stuck with it. It's probably only been like I think in March next year it'll be like 2 years of me doing stand up. But the first year I was only doing it every once in a while,
Hmm.
and now I've been doing it a lot.
Is it like, how is it trying to make people laugh? Because I've like watched comedians on
Yeah.
documentaries and stuff, and they're always like, comedians are like the happiest and saddest people you'll ever meet. Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah, I think that's true. I think I like making fun of myself, like I just making jokes about my life, I guess in general.
Self-deprecating, yes.
Yeah, self-deprecating humor is probably the best, I think. So yeah, I mean, I do like to make people laugh. It's really fun. Yeah. It and it just like I don't know, it makes me like feel better about whatever situation I'm making fun of.
Yeah. for
Like at
sure.
least people can like laugh at it, you know.
It's hard though making people laugh, I feel like.
Yeah, it definitely can be. Cause I mean, I've definitely bombed like a lot. And then,
Especially when they're like expecting you to make them laugh. It's like almost like selling someone something, you know?
yeah,
It's like a hard sell.
yeah, no, for real. Like, it's just it really just depends like on the crowd too. Like, cause like I don't know, I've had some like really shitty crowds, and then also like I've sucked sometimes. So I don't know. I usually just try to say like like the craziest thing I can think of, and usually people will start laughing.
I think that probably works.
Yeah, yeah, it usually works. You think you'd ever try stand up?
Probably not.
Yeah,
I think I have thick skin to a certain degree, but I don't think my skin's that thick. I think my feelings would get hurt.
yeah. I mean, I have definitely got my feelings hurt like in the beginning, like a lot. When like the first few times like that I bombed, I was like, "Fuck, dude! Like I shouldn't even be doing this," you know? Like this
Yeah.
sucks. But I just pretty much kept at it, and now it's like okay, like whatever.
Wait, so what happens if you're like up there and it's, let's say like it's in the first 30 seconds of your set and you start bombing? Do you just have to like get through it, or can you just run off stage?
I mean, if you run off stage, that would just look way worse.
But
It's
at
better.
least you wouldn't be suffering on
Yeah.
stage.
I think the best thing to do is just keep going and then just don't run the light. Like
Oh
you're like,
man.
uh, yeah. I mean, just sort of stick through it, and then just you can just sort of make notes like what didn't work, what did work. You know,
Mm,
it's like this is what I can do next time.
yeah.
Unless like the whole set sucked, and it's just like sometimes I've went up there and I'm like, dude, I'm so I'm like so nervous right now. Like I know, like I already knew it was gonna suck.
Mm,
But usually I don't know. That sort of like went away, like that part of it, and now it's just like if like I don't, if like the jokes suck, or if like if I'm trying a new joke, it doesn't work, or if I just forget my jokes for some reason. Like I've had that happen once.
you forget your jokes, just gotta wing it. Just
Yeah.
gotta.
Um. Yeah. So you're still doing OnlyFans now?
Yeah, I am.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to just up and leave something like that because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a hoard of money. You
Yeah.
know, it's hard to
Money's
walk away
awesome.
from a paycheck that's, I mean, it's not an easy paycheck, but it's still a pretty high paying paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can see that. Like, it's definitely worth doing. Like, I've like for me, like going like transitioning from like mainly like doing stunt stuff and like hurting myself, and like so I have a lot of fans. I've gained like a lot of fans from just doing that, where it's like they want to see me like almost die,
Yeah.
and then transitioning into something else. It's like they're like, why aren't you doing the other thing? Like, do the other thing. Like,
Yeah.
and that's been, I mean, and then I've also had opportunities where it's like, oh, like I can continue doing this thing that's like not for sure right now, or it's like I can go like almost die and like get
Yeah.
paid for sure. It's like,
Does it make you sad or angry? Because, like, obviously people want to be entertained, but you're just like, dude, can you not see that my body, like, I'm gonna
yeah,
kill myself? And these people are still like, more, do that
yeah.
other thing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's just like a disconnect like with people online sometimes where like it's like they don't it's like they're watching some random person doing stuff, but they like don't like understand that that's like a real person,
No,
you
yeah,
know?
no, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's like I don't know, that can be like a little annoying, but like over the past like it's probably been like the past like year or so, I've really transitioned into mainly just doing comedy like related stuff. And I've actually gained more fans like from that. And that's been good. So like I mean I've lost some and gained some, but
Hmm.
it's like I'm sort of trying to create like the fan base that I want.
I think that's pretty valuable is creating the fan base that you want. Because I think overall it does affect your mental health, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does. And like yeah, cuz like do you ever get like shitty comments?
All
Like
the time. Yeah,
yeah,
really
like
shitty comments.
I get them too, like definitely like a lot. When because sometimes like I can get a bunch of good comments, but then I can read like one bad comment and it'll like fuck me up. Like
Yeah,
but like I try not to read comments that
me
much,
too.
but then it's also like kind of it's not like important, but it kind of is. Like you need
Hmm.
to sort of see if like people are gauge like what people thought of that post or whatever.
Hmm. Hmm.
So like I gotta sort of like lightly check.
Yeah,
I can't like really just be like, oh, I'm not gonna read any comments at all. But
yeah, yeah. That's
um,
true. You kind of do have to take some feedback, but it's
yeah,
that balance of taking just enough to improve yourself and then taking enough to want to kill yourself.
yeah, definitely. Um, yeah, like I don't know. I've been but other than the comedy stuff, I'm sort of like I started like this health journey, so I'm trying to be like a fitness influencer. Like I'm
You
trying
should.
it's gonna be sick. Like I'm working on that right now. So yeah, I've been like working out. I just got a bunch of meal preps like sent to my house.
What kind of stuff are you just like the meal preps and working out to start
Like
with?
that right now, and then like that's sort of I'm just sort of starting the journey now.
Other than like eating healthy and working out, do you have any other vices that you're trying to get rid of?
Like not really. Like in regards to weight and whatnot, or like
Like, I don't know, like drinking, bad,
no.
like,
So I don't like I used to like I don't drink or like do drugs or anything anymore. Like that used to
mhm.
be like a huge thing actually.
As
Um
part of Jackass. Is that is that Jackass
uh
culture?
not real I mean like when I was doing that before I was even doing
Hmm.
Jackass.
Hmm.
And I think that might have been like more of a thing like with Jackass before, but now it's more like chill, like it's sort of chiller.
Mm.
And like most of them are like Stevo's sober and like some other people are. So it's just like it's pretty chill on set. Like it wasn't like back in the day because I guess like back in the day like they would be partying all the time, but it wasn't like that when we did Jackass Forever. Like I was sober like the whole movie and everything, so that was cool.
Oh man, you had to do all this stunt sober. Oh
Yeah,
man, I don't know. It's tough.
yeah. Again, it was definitely wild. Like so many people are like, "Oh, you were probably so fucked up." It's like, no, dude, I had to do that sober.
Damn. Are you seeing any progress from your health journey?
A little bit right now. So it's been good. Like mainly I'm like I got to this point where it was like, dude, like everything is like normal everyday things is like difficult for me to do and just like walking around and stuff. And now I've been like focusing a lot on cardio and like just doing that every day. Just like walking a lot,
Have you
whatnot.
have you thought about cheating and doing Ozempic?
I don't. Well, I mean, like,
Is that cheating? I don't know if that's cheating actually.
Yeah, I don't really think it's cheating. I don't think it's cheating. It's more like, um, I feel like, because I mean, just with, I mean, I don't know. I definitely want to do that, honestly, because like I think it would help. Like the thing is, like I feel like like with my body or whatever, just in general, like I'm already like I think maybe if I was younger and like I lost weight or something, like that would have been. I feel like my body chemistry is set up for me to be fat right now.
Uh,
Like I like metabolism, like everything. Like I think like that would help like a lot, honestly.
yeah. Well, because is this something where like because I know Ozempic helps with dopamine production in your appetite, right?
Yeah.
So it helps you not make food something that's kind of that you like fall back on. So maybe it
Yeah.
could help.
Yeah, I think that could definitely help. So, yeah, thinking about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think like it would be sick to like just like lose a lot of weight, like just get like healthy, you know.
Do you have a goal weight?
Um, so I lost a lot of weight before once. But this was when I was like 19. So at 19, I was I went from being like 350 to like 190.
Oh wow, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah, and like I've like gained that back like a lot like since then. And like that, I mean, it would be cool to get down in that area again. Because I think that's like a good spot for my body.
Yeah. You can do
So
it.
yeah, so just working on that really.
I think it's good to have I think other than like being a content creator and doing it, I mean obviously it's good to do it for your health, but like having a purpose I think is so important as a human being, you know.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think your purpose is, or what is your purpose?
Oh man. Um I think on a macro level maybe my purpose is to on a micro level my purpose right now is to make money.
Yeah, yeah.
On a macro level maybe my purpose is to be happy. I don't know how
Hmm.
I don't know what that means to me though right now,
Yeah.
you know?
Like what being happy mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like I don't know, I feel like that too sometimes where it's like I've done some cool things and then it's just like, but what is gonna like make me like happy? You
Right? It seems like
know?
such a simple question, but it's
Yeah, it
really
should be
not.
like it should be like that, I feel like, but it's not. Like it's such a I feel like
Yeah.
such a complicated question, you know.
Yeah.
What would be like your ideal life? Or are you already living that, do you think?
I don't think I'm living my ideal life right now. But I'm very grateful and blessed. I think my ideal life would be where I don't have to work for money,
Yeah.
right? So I think I definitely want to I always want to have a job and I always want to work towards something, but I don't
Mhm.
necessarily want to have to be a slave for money. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's in the short term, I have to be more of a slave to money now so that in the long
Yeah.
term, I can kind of relax a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Like I don't know. I think my ideal life, like it would just be like being able to like I don't know, I just like creating stuff and just making videos or like making different types of things. Like I just want to be able to create whatever I like I don't know. I just want to be able to create stuff and have people enjoy it. Like
Hmm.
that's literally all I want. Like it's just that.
Yeah.
Um
Comedy, like to make people laugh, to
yeah,
make
like
people
make people
happy.
laugh. Like I think like regular I would like to get into like regular acting or like just making movies in general too. Like I like that kind of stuff like a lot. Um and like but yeah, like I like making people laugh. Like right now I'm really it's my main thing right now is stand up, but like I don't know, just like entertaining people in general is fun for me.
What about relationships?
Yeah, I mean like eventually like I think like I don't know, just like having like I mean like eventually like having a family I think would be cool. Like,
Hmm.
you know, and having some kids and stuff. But like right now I just feel like that seems like not like I don't know, I'm like having it's like I want to like I'm just trying to like take care of myself right now and get
Okay.
myself in like a good position.
Yeah.
And like I feel like if I was like trying to like do the like help other people along through life right now,
Yeah,
that wouldn't be like possible,
that's
you know?
true. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have kids or anything?
I don't
Family?
have
You
kids.
don't have kids?
Yeah, I think I do want kids.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like sometimes I kind of worry though, because I'm like, man, even if it's like 10 years down the road and I quit sex work and everything, like what if like everything lives on the internet? What if my kids
Yeah.
get bullied in school because their mom
Yeah.
does OF? But then I'm like, am I really gonna let that stop me from having a kid? That would just suck. I'd have to deal with it. I just don't know
Yeah.
how I'm gonna deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that.
How would you deal with it? How would you deal with it if you
I
went out with if your wife did OF and your kid found out about it? What would you do?
I don't know, dude. Like, I'd just be like,
It is what it is,
It
man.
was your mom's job. Like, fuck. How do you think we got this house?
Yeah, right. Be grateful for what you have. Flip it around on them. It's true. I mean, this is life, kid.
Yeah, this is life. Like, you can cry in the Mercedes on the way to school. Don't cry in the Bentley, though, please.
Don't get the seats wet.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know. It could be a tough one, I guess. I think it's just like, yeah, I feel like people are gonna make fun of that. Some people will make fun of that, but at the same time, it's like, it's a fucking job.
Yeah.
It's like I don't. It's like that's not gonna like happen like your whole life. I wouldn't think it's like later on in life they're gonna be like, yeah, dude, your mom did OnlyFans. It's like he's like 30,
Yeah.
and it's just like, dude, like, shut up. Like,
Yeah. I do think it's becoming like less stigmatized, I guess, because I know
yeah.
some girls that are actually do pretty well on OF and they have normal ass jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a girl who's like a scientist in a lab and she's actually really smart, but
Oh
she's a
shit.
Twitch streamer and she does like just like full on content and they're like okay with it. So
That's pretty sick.
I think things are getting more progressive. It's less
Yeah,
stigmatized.
I mean, I think that I don't know. I think it's kind of weird when like it's like people getting like I've seen like different stories where like someone will get fired from their job because someone
If
finds
they're like a
out they
teacher or something.
yeah they find out they had an OnlyFans. I don't like as long as it's not like interfering with that job. Actually, like I don't think it should be a problem.
Yeah.
Like as long as they're not like also like making content like as their like while they're doing the job.
Yeah.
It's like I guess like I don't know. I don't really yeah. Hopefully we just keep being more progressive with it.
I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna have a real job,
Yeah.
but that's
I mean-
also because I don't want one.
Yeah. If you had to have a real job, like I mean, I don't want to say because I don't even like saying it like that. If you had to have like a regular job,
Regular job.
yeah. What would it be? Do you think? What career path do you think you would have went into?
If money wasn't, it didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't
Okay.
matter.
If money didn't matter, I would probably want to be a teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe,
That'd be-
but not for little kids.
yeah.
For older kids,
Oh yeah.
like a mentor or something.
Oh,
But
that'd
I
be
think
sick.
I'm kind of bossy by nature, so I do like telling people what to do.
Mhm.
And I also like helping, but I like the validation of knowing that like someone's looking up to me and listening to me. I have
Yeah.
a big ego. So
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
that would, yeah, I think that'd be good.
Yeah, I don't know. Like if I wasn't like, I've always even when I was a little kid, I always like wanted to like make movies or something.
Okay.
But
Like a
like if
director?
yeah, like I think that's kind of a weird like I just want to be a director. Like that's kind of like but yeah, I always wanted to do that. Like I guess as a kid.
But a corporate, like 9 to 5 job, what would it
Like,
be?
what would it be?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think like a job that's like interesting to me would be like being a lawyer or something would be cool.
I went to law school for a year. I dropped out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I feel like what I thought law was watching Suits growing up.
Yeah.
And then I got into law school. I was like, this is not it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I always just thought it was like I mean, I don't know. I think being a lawyer is just seems pretty cool. 'Cause, like, if you're, like, a badass lawyer not that, like, you should get people that are criminals off, like, all the time,
Sure.
but I think that's kinda cool. Like, if
Yeah.
you can be like, "Oh, this person, like, literally did a bunch of things wrong, but, like, I'm such a badass lawyer," and, like, they're just like, "Yeah, dude, like, you fucking got this one, dude."
I mean, yeah, criminals still deserve. It's not about like even getting them off. It's just about representing them fairly,
Yeah.
you know. But it'd be cool if you could get them off for like nonviolent crimes
Yeah, as long as they
or
didn't, like, kill
something.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, or there's tons of other crimes too, yeah. I don't wanna
yeah.
say just murder.
But there's like only a couple that are like really, really bad, you know. Just a
Yeah.
few, like 3 of them.
I almost was just like, if you were gonna commit a if you were gonna commit a crime right now, what would it be?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Wow. Probably like something white collar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like white collar crime is you get the biggest return for the smallest risk. Like your ROI on white collar crime is probably the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, because something like embezzlement you could probably get away with depending on who you know. And if you were to get punished for it, you would just probably have to give the money back and just spend like a little bit of time in jail.
Yeah. I think if I was gonna commit a crime, I would want to do something like sort of like National Treasure or something, where I would just where I would like steal
Like rob an artist, like a national artist, like the Mona Lisa.
yeah, like something like that, or like maybe like the Declaration of Independence or something. I mean, that's like too like exactly what they did, but like
I'm seeing a
something.
trend, like the badassness, like that's
Yeah, I just think that would be pretty cool.
yeah.
Maybe something like that. Like,
Is that against the law? I mean, I guess to rob national artifacts.
yeah, it would be, well, at least it's very frowned upon, you know.
Would you sell it or would you just keep it?
I mean, I guess like the real like I don't think I probably wouldn't want to keep it because, you know, I guess like the only way for that to be profitable is to sell it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know what you would do if you like I stole the Declaration of Independence, like how do I make money from this now? It's like I feel like there's a very small market of people that would want to buy it.
That's true. That's true. They trace it right back to you.
Yeah, it's like you're fucked. Or maybe like if I was like a hacker or something, like so I could go play like GTA 6 early.
Oh man,
That would be
that's how you'd use your powers, GTA 6.
like,
It's incredible.
or like put myself in
The
the
hold
game
that
somehow.
GTA has on everyone.
Yeah, I would literally like do that. Like, I don't know.
Ja-
I'm stoked in that game, but like everyone, it's so funny. People are like, dude, I hope I fucking survive long enough to play GTA 6.
That's like a meme on TikTok. Like, man, we got such and such before GTA 6.
Yeah.
Is it that good of a game?
I think it's gonna be awesome. Like when GTA 5 came out, it was like one of those things where I felt like if you weren't playing it when it came out, because like I don't know, I grew up playing video games and stuff, but I'm not really like a gamer like like I don't like play games all the time.
Yeah.
But when like a big game like something like that comes out, like I will play it usually. It's gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna feel like left out if I don't do it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be left out if I don't do it. I don't even play GTA.
Do you like stream or Twitch?
I do. I stream on Twitch, but I don't stream any games because nobody.
You
wants to
should
watch
stream in 2025 when GTA 6
GTA
comes
6.
out.
I'm really bad at games, so I did try to play GTA 5, but you know that beginning part where like
Yeah.
you have to drive the car, the chase car.
Yeah.
I'm such a bad. I couldn't pass that. I couldn't fucking pass the intro part.
That's funny.
So.
Well, yeah, if you get past that, just put in a bunch of cheat codes and just play.
Do you role play?
In video game?
No, like all the in real life.
No, not really. I haven't. Yeah.
No, in GTA 6 or GTA 5. Like the whole RP community.
There is like a whole like people that do that. That would be sick, actually. There was like this one dude I think that was just like he was just being a cop. And like he would just go around and like fucking like
that's his
you.
job though. Like he wakes up in the morning and he's like, "Oh, gotta clock in to like GTA and protect my city."
That's so crazy to me. Or like I've heard of people like going like people were just like spending a bunch of time just like, oh, we're gonna go to the amusement park in GTA and like just all their friends hanging out.
Okay, but I can understand that because when COVID happened and or at home a lot. I was also, along with OF, I was playing Animal Crossing like
Yeah.
religiously, and like my friends wouldn't understand. They're like, "Why do you wake up to like not do chores around your house, but to do chores
Yeah.
in Animal Crossing?" But there's something about living in like this other, like this virtual world and having
Yeah.
responsibilities in the virtual world that's so much more appealing than doing it in your own life.
Yeah. No, I can see that. Definitely. I never played Animal Crossing actually, but I know a lot of people that have, like that play it like a lot.
It's really good. It's like they have like these, okay, well, I don't think they're actually raccoons, but they look like raccoons in the game.
Yeah.
And they get like they help you build your island, but as they help you construct your island, you owe them more and more money.
Yeah.
And at like the end of the game, or like in the middle of the game, when you've unlocked everything, you're in just like this outrageous amount of debt to the raccoons. So you got to do stuff like pick apples and like catch bugs around the island, just like slowly pay them back. And if you don't, they're just like, "Where's my money?"
Oh my
You know?
god. Fuck, dude. They're landlords, dude.
Yeah, I know. They're slumlords.
Fuck. You ever like you ever fuck around with like the metaverse, like VR or any of that stuff?
I have. I have an Oculus too.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of shit. No
Yeah.
offense, suck, but like it's not. Have you tried it?
The idea of it is cool,
It
I
is.
think. But like I think it's more of like the execution. Like
It's
just
so
not
clunky. Like the
yeah.
tech is really clunky.
Yeah, like to be honest though, like I didn't explore much of the VR world other than like VR porn. Like I got it and like didn't play any games.
You just, you just
Yeah.
as you should have, as you should, because the
Yeah.
games fucking suck.
Yeah, like, I didn't play any games. I didn't even I couldn't name one game that was on there. Yeah, except I did a VR roller coaster simulator once.
How was that?
And it felt pretty real.
Oh,
And then
really?
yeah, it was kind of weird.
Okay.
I was like all dizzy, and then like the VR porn stuff is weird though too, because like I would like look down and I would just be like a buff dude, you know, and it was just like
It's like foreshadowing to your future. And did it feel? Did it feel good? Did it feel?
Yeah, I was just like, dude, like I don't know if it's like the chick or the dude that's like making this work.
Like, am I turning myself
Yeah,
on?
I'm just like looking at myself in the mirror in the room, you know.
Do you like VR porn? Is it like?
I mean, it's okay. Like I would, like I don't do it anymore. I don't partake.
In porn in general, or just VR porn?
No, I don't have a VR headset anymore.
Okay.
Otherwise, I probably would. But it's kind of weird though, cause like I'm, like if you're you sort of have to be at the angle of like the person, like what they're doing, for it to make sense. Like I'm more of like I just want to lay down.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
Or
I
like
see.
whatever.
Yeah.
And like I can't like so if I was like that, like I would just be looking at the ceiling in the room. Like if it's just sort of not really my cup of tea like anymore.
So you'd rather just use your phone?
Yeah, I'd rather just
okay.
use my phone.
Okay. Because I heard from a friend. My friend was like, he was like, "Yo, Kitty, like you should really like try to make VR porn because the market's so unsaturated." And he was basically like, "I got a headset from a friend and I started watching VR porn, and basically I can't go back to real porn now."
Yeah.
So I was wondering if like everyone felt that way or just my friend.
I mean, it's like it could like seem like more real, I guess. Like you're really more in it. Because I know I had a roommate that had like one of those auto blow things, which is like
It's like a flashlight or something.
it's yeah, but it's like it does it like it's not just like a flashlight because it sucks. It does everything for you.
Oh wow.
So like they you can like sync it up to the Oculus
Incredible.
and it'll like sort of go like with it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. See, being a guy is so I feel like being a guy is so awesome. Like they don't have sex toys like this for women because it's not even about like I guess they have machines that can fuck you, but like they don't have
Yeah.
machines that can like ask you about your life and understand you as a person because that's
Yeah.
everything you need as a girl, you know?
Yeah. They need Zuck. You gotta make it, dude.
Yeah, we need AI. We need
Like-
some good AI.
Oh yeah. Fucking AI's taking over, dude. Like,
Have you fucked around with AI?
a little bit. Like so the only real thing. I was about to try this earlier. Actually, there's like some AI like podcast editing app.
Oh, is it Opus AI?
Yeah, I was looking at that.
It's
and
kind of shit.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
Looks like
like
we're not using it.
it's like okay, but also like I feel like the if you're just one person doing
Yeah.
it, if it has one camera angle, that's okay. But if they do
Yeah.
like multi-camera angles,
Okay.
then
Yeah, we're fucked.
yeah, it's not as good. But you can try it. It might have gotten better since I've tried it.
Yeah, I just saw an ad for it and I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But also like we have an editor, like I don't really
Oh
need
man,
to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your editor's watching this like
He's like, dude, Zach, like what the fuck, dude? He's like trying to get you out of a job. No, but no, I literally was just doing because I wanted to make like I was thinking like, oh, this could be an easy way to just randomly make clips. But for AI though, I usually don't. I haven't really used AI in my life much, except for I make like silly songs and like I'll make like parody songs and
oh
stuff.
nice.
And it's so you have to like find the instrument. Like I don't play any instruments, so I just sing. And there's like AI that will like, so I can take any song and just remove the vocals from it. And
Oh.
then I just put my vocals and I'll just like sing over it like normally.
Oh wow, and they have like a program that you can do
Yeah,
that in?
they have a program that sort of turns anything into like a karaoke track pretty much. So you can just like put your vocals on it or whatever, and
That's
or
it.
just have the background. You
Nice.
know. So I use that a lot actually,
Cool.
but that's pretty much it. Otherwise, AI. I don't really have any other use for AI yet. Have you ever heard about that? I think it's like, I don't think this is even AI, but like, what's that thing where it's like, I think it's Neuralink, where you put like a computer, you put like a chip in your head,
In your brain. Oh yeah,
you
Elon
just have
Musk
like
was.
you just have like access to the internet or whatever.
Yeah, I think yeah, it is Neuralink. I think that's what Elon is intending it for it to be later. But I think right now, the use case for the Neuralink is stuff like they implant a chip in your brain and it gives you like like a function of like they put a robotic hand on you and it can
Oh,
connect with your robotic hand. So it's like more like health use cases.
oh, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, but in the
That's kind of
future, I would
cool.
love to just be like infinitely
Yeah,
plugged into the internet
that'd
because
be pretty sick.
I think I'm pretty addicted to the internet. Like I think that's
Yeah.
actually like a pretty big problem of mine.
What do you like to do on the internet the most?
Um, like doom scrolling TikTok.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so bad and it's like so bad for me, I know, but it's like I'm addicted to that dopamine hit that like watching a good piece of short form content gives you. And the
oh
TikTok
yeah,
algorithm knows me so well that like you know how it used to be like for me at least when I was on TikTok, I would still like slide I would
yeah,
scroll through, I would skip a bunch of stuff.
yeah,
But now TikTok knows me so well that I rarely skip over
yeah.
stuff because everything I watch is like good to me. So,
Oh
but
yeah.
I just like end up sinking a lot of my time into just doing mindless shit. It's
Yeah,
not good.
no, I definitely do a lot of doom scrolling too.
Yeah. What does your FYP look like?
I think like mainly right now it's like a bunch of like other people that make music and stuff and just like
Oh,
silly
okay.
songs and things like that. And like regular music too. And some skits, like some like there's different people that make sketch comedy. Um Stuff like that.
That's cool.
Also like people that just clean carpets. Like or it's like a really dirty carpet and then they'll like have like just a whole like time lapse of them cleaning it until it's very clean. That is a thing that I've been It's like I'm like upset with myself that I will watch that sometimes.
It's kind of like oddly satisfying.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel
Yeah, or
like,
some dude, what pisses me off the most is when I'll watch it and then like sometimes the videos will cut off before it's fully clean and I'm like, "Oh my
oh
fucking
man, it's
god,
edging
dude.
you?
Like, who did this?" Dude, like this is fucking
And then you gotta go to
horrible.
part two. You gotta
Yeah,
fucking go
no
to part
part
two.
2.
No. No, you gotta watch more carpet cleaning
Yeah,
videos.
I
That's how
got to
they get
go.
you.
I just have to find the right ones. But yeah, no, it's crazy. They're super dirty at first. It's like, how do they even get that dirty? Then there's like this random like car crash simulator thing.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, like
Or different types of cars.
yeah, and those have like different types. I don't even like cars, like, but like
Just
or care about cars. But like it's like, oh, let's see what happens when this like VW Beetle like crashes into something at 5 miles an hour, all the way up to 300 miles an hour.
yeah.
And
Do you think it's
like,
accurate?
I don't know. I sort of want to. I I guess that game is actually like, I guess an actual game. Like, I sort of want to get a PC just so I can play it.
Oh, it's an actual game?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it
like
was
if I
just.
was gonna stream, like that would be something I would stream.
Oh, you should stream.
Yeah,
I don't know
that
if
I
you have
would
the
stream
time.
the fuck out of that because there seems to be so many things you can do. Like,
Oh, it's like a Steam game, a PC game?
yeah,
Oh,
it's like
maybe
a
I'll get it.
game where you can I forgot what it's called. It's something. It's like Beam, like NG or something. Or it's but yeah, you can just like use any car, and like you can also change the physics to like this is what it's like if you crash your car on the moon, like or like different planets and shit.
Oh, damn. I'll check it
Yeah,
out.
or they're trying to like jump over like shit. Yeah, I don't know. That's for some reason that gets me. It's a simple man.
Yeah. Guys are simple, but in a good way, kind of, mostly.
What do you usually stream when you stream?
I just stream just chatting.
Oh
I
yeah,
just flirt with my viewers.
oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not anything that exciting.
You ever like? Have you ever had any like really weird fans or anything that like try to like meet like find you in real life or anything?
I did. I had a kind of a weird, well, it's very weird actually. So I have a Discord for
Mm,
my stream, and sometimes people will message me on Discord. And one time I was in the OC area,
mm-hmm.
and I was at a coffee shop or something, and then I left, and then afterwards someone sent me from like an anonymous Discord account
Yeah.
a picture of the back of my head that
What the
said, I
fuck,
saw you today at like where so and so.
dude?
And it's just like, I mean, okay, if you saw me, that's fine, but like, you're being creepy because you could have just came up to me and been like, hey, I recognize you from stream. Like, no, you took a picture of the back of my head and waited until I
Yeah.
left to fucking creep me out.
So weird.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was scary.
That's pretty fucking scary, honestly.
Yeah.
I had one time I was just like filming because I would film stunt videos like just random places in LA,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes we would film at this park, and it was like a pretty open area, and I had this person like messaging me on Instagram, like I went and filmed, and like I went home, and they were like, oh, why aren't you still at the park? And I'm like, what? And they're like, I saw you filming there earlier. Like I didn't even respond. Like I just see it in my thing,
Yeah.
and then fucking like I filmed there again like a couple weeks later, and they like sent a picture of me there, and I was like, oh my god. And they
Damn.
kept like I was getting messages from them for a while of
Was
them like just watching me do stuff.
Do you know if it was a guy or a girl?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Either way, it's creepy.
Yeah. It definitely makes you feel vulnerable.
Yeah.
But like, okay, maybe this is also I'm maybe a little bit paranoid because
Yeah.
my FYP is a lot of true crime stuff.
Yeah.
But I think before I used to feel very safe. I used to feel like, oh, like people aren't gonna do anything to me because they don't want to go to jail. Obviously, there's like repercussions
Yeah.
for doing weird shit. But then you find out after learning about how true crime shit that goes
Yeah.
down, like people that go missing typically don't get found. People that get
Yeah.
murdered typically don't, like, nothing happens to them unless you
Yeah.
make it to the media, or unless yeah, the cops really want to find.
Yeah. It's I really love true crime stuff like a lot.
Oh yeah.
So that's like I've never really went into true crime TikTok or anything.
Oh, you
But
should.
I'm more of a YouTube person, but I'm gonna check that out. But yeah, no, like people are fucking scary. Like that's just wild. Like, there was like some dude, like, I think this was I just so I do you have the Citizen app?
Yes.
So I like see the craziest things in there all the time, and I saw one that was like it's like someone was like cut like they found human remains, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
It was on Citizens app.
yeah, it
Oh
was
my
on the
God.
Citizen app. They found like a garbage bag of human remains,
Oh my God.
and then like it was like later. Then like the next, I'm like, dude, that's gonna be something's gonna happen from that. Like, I was just waiting for like a news story or something, and then like the next day it was like they found the guy that did it. Like he like tried to get some like people to he hired like some garbage service to come and like take a bunch of bags from his house, and then they like were like, what the fuck's in here? And then they looked and like they saw like body parts and they went and called the cops. They're like, "Fuck no, we're not taking these." And then the dude goes and takes the bag and like he throws one of them away in a dumpster. And I don't think they know. I haven't looked up to see if they found what happened to the other bags because there's supposedly a couple.
Oh my God.
But then like I guess like it ended up being his wife and like her parents. And
He
like
killed his wife and her parents?
yeah,
Damn.
yeah, it's fucking insane. But yeah, no, there's a bunch of weird stuff on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know, but yeah, but back to like fans and stuff. So I feel like there are people that there's a lot of like crazy stuff out there, dude.
Yeah, for sure. It's that parasocial type of relationship that people think that they have with you when they
Yeah.
see you through their phone or their screen.
Mm-hmm.
And also just like, I think when you're chronically online maybe and you're following people online that you think you know, it makes you kind of weird. You know, it
Yeah.
doesn't, if you're chronically online, you don't really understand how to interact socially. So maybe the person that was like taking pictures of you, maybe they thought that was just like a perfectly okay thing to do,
Yeah,
you know? Like maybe
yeah,
they weren't
yeah.
trying to be creepy. I don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely usually some sort of crazy disconnect with those people.
Yeah. Have you ever, okay, flip it around. Have you ever like been a super fan of someone else?
I mean, not like really. But for okay, so like I've always been a fan of Jackass and stuff though, and then like I ended up being able to be in the movie, but like cuz they saw a bunch of my videos and stuff and but like I knew that there was like a new cast, like so I knew I was going to be part of this new cast, but they wouldn't tell me like who the cast was.
Mm-hmm.
And like and I really wanted to know beforehand, so I like went through like I was like doing like detective shit, like trying to
Yeah.
figure out who the new cast could be, like based on who people were who the other cast members were following on Instagram and
Oh
shit.
my God. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking
That's okay. That's like,
yeah,
that's, yeah. Being a detective is okay.
yeah. But no, I've never really been like a super fan of anyone. Yeah, not really. But yeah. So do you have anything you want to promote or anything, or you have anything coming up for yourself?
Can I promote my OF and Costco Ho?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. You should definitely check out my OnlyFans page. I have a free one and a VIP page. OnlyFans.com/Kitty Lixo. And if you're not into all that and you have a girlfriend, and you just want some like safe for work content, you should check out my TikTok page, Costco_ho HO.
Oh yeah, make sure you go check it out. Thanks so much for coming. This has
Thank
been
you for
fun.
having me.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stay maximum.
I like that.